eUnited, currently 4th in the division. They could do well, provided Glacier doesn't get lost in the trees in Ardennes Forest. Ben, how do you expect them to perform in the next 2 weeks? You like that one?
That's a good line, Joe. I like that one a lot. eUnited, I just don't know with you anymore. I really don't. You know, you look at the first half of the stage. They come out week 1. Woo-hoo-hoo! eUnited's here to play. They're winning the division. Week 2, what the hell happened? We don't know. Then they go to Anaheim, poor performance there. Now they're back. You look at the strength of schedule for eUnited. It's a rough first week. They're going up against some of the better teams, which, yes, they had success week 1, but since then, we've seen almost a decline. Now, I don't want to rule them out completely because I think that's very unfair. I think you have to give them credit. They're currently in 4th, right? But I mentioned earlier on when I was talking about LG. I think they're going to be in that race, and I think eUnited is going to be another one of those teams. A big thing for me is how eUnited ironically perform. If eUnited wipe the floor with a lot of teams, eUnited is in some serious trouble because then it's basically eUnited versus LG in my mind. And
yeah, here's the thing.
LG have that.
eUnited's sitting at 5-2, so is ASTRO Gaming.
Exactly.
Right? It's going to be tough. You have to look at eUnited and LG.
Yeah, and for me, I feel like there's a lot of pressure on eUnited to come out and play extremely well and almost kind of repeat business from what they did week 1 and just not make any mistakes at all come their second week and more importantly, their final week of the division.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. I didn't know. I said I thought LG was going to hop in. I didn't know what team I had falling out. At first, I thought eUnited, but now I'm deciding in my head eUnited. Now, let me make the argument.
You're insane.
Let me make the argument.
Please stop.
Let me make the argument why he's going to do this.
Can I take a timeout so he can think about this?
There's a couple things.
Stupid.
What was the one thing that eUnited did really well when you think back to the first couple weeks? They would lose to the teams they really shouldn't. They beat all the top teams.
I don't know.
So you mentioned they play the top teams this first week. They play Optic, LG, eUnited. They have to come out and play 3 of the top teams. So one, you have the narrative that they beat the top teams. They played to that competition level. But even if they come out and struggle in the first week, what was the narrative back to stage 1? When eUnited's back are up against the wall and they have to make that crazy run, like an Echo Fox type run, from a 7th to a 2nd type run, eUnited is the team that does it. Glacier type team is the team that does it. There's too many things here I can sell to myself.
How long ago was
either
stage
eUnited come out and have a good first week, or they're put in a position where they have to make a run in the second week and they have an easier week that week and they can do it. eUnited's somehow going to come in top 4. eUnited drop out. LG's in there as well.
Can I be the judge momentarily, Joe? Because that's negative every point.
Hey, what happened with FaZe? What happened with FaZe, big boy?
What happened with Epsilon?
Oh, well, that didn't even matter. I argued the 5 and 6 team was going to get over a 7 and 4 team.
I don't hear it, Clint. eUnited is comfortable. eUnited is comfortable.
So is EG at 5 and 2. So is EG at 5 and 2.
That's true. Yeah.
No.
They were 5.
Listen, I know my point, stupid Ben, but it's going to happen.
The
Maven magic.
An EG collapse is very, very different.
Yeah.
Very, very different than a United collapse.
You're not wrong, Ben.
Especially considering the teams in this division.
It's still going to happen. It's still going to happen. Top 4. Rise, Optic, LG, eUnited.
So Maven
Bam!
Going with eUnited dropout. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough for eUnited. But I kind of agree with Ben here. I mean, it's so tough to say. I think
I'll be honest, I do too.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing
I love this United team. I just have a feeling.
Is 5-2. They're so confident right now. First of all, they had the surprise factor, 5-2. Everyone's like, okay, teams are going to figure that out. They get to Anaheim, and they smoke teams. They knock out ASTRO Gaming in that Game 5. They have experience. They have talent. They're so fun to watch. I just don't think United is going to be the team that's going to drop out.
Benjamin Button?
Yes.
Sometimes I have that feeling in my gut.
And I've given you
my brain's screaming.
I have given you credit where credit is due with that feeling, but that feeling also told you Envy was going to be a championship, and then that didn't happen. Clint did it, huh?
Hey, no, listen, I'm right about 20% of the time, but sometimes that 20% of the time, my gut tells me something's going to happen. Do I think with my brain, my giant, beautiful brain, that United's going to be in the top 4? Yes, I do. But my gut, my insides, the middle of my belly, tells me somehow they're not. I'm an idiot.
We'll have to watch. eUnited is obviously a team. They are known for sort of their crazy finishes, their surprises. They put the pressure on themselves time and time again. But after that, I have to give Ben the point because, I mean, you heard Maven right there. While he believes in his gut, his insides, as he says, that eUnited is going to make it alongside LG. He knows that United has a lot of potential. He believes they're actually going to make playoffs. So I'm excited to watch this whole thing play out with Division B.